I wanted to do a video to try and explain another video that I saw on YouTube by a guy called Drew Langdon and for the drum department, and it's been there since 2009. I only saw it actually last week, and there were 160 odd, I think, comments, and most of them were saying obviously how brilliant it is, which is, it's great, and asking for the sticking and asking for a kind of explanation of what was going on in the groove. So I'm going to attempt to do that here, and if anyone's got any questions, please get in touch. And basically, I think there's two parts to it, and I'll show you the groove first of all. The cool thing is it does have this like a quarter note polyrhythmic feel, where you seem to have like a 3 against the 2 or like a 4 against the 3 sort of feel, and I'll explain how that's happening just in a little second. There's only two parts to this groove, and the two parts are actually quite straightforward, believe it or not. The first part is so that last snare being where the backbeat is. The second part of it is right, left, right, left, right. Those being ghosted notes, the ones in the snare there. So although it sounds like much more complicated than that, really those two parts of it make up the whole thing. The reason it sounds so cool is the accents and the hi-hat, which if I play them just now, it sounds like. And the bass drums, there's only 3 bass drums. The first one comes just before the snare. Second 2, just at the end of those 5 hand-to-hand notes. So the whole thing together. Play it a little bit faster. I think you need to play it a little bit faster to get the feel of that cross rhythm thing. So where he plays it, where he starts it, is either just before beat 3 in the bar or before the first beat of the next bar. So if we have it just before beat 1 of the next bar, it would sound like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the patterns that we talked about, they don't change at all. All that happens is there's a little pickup, which could be like a little triplet thing like he plays, or it might even just be one note. So if we make it just one note and we have that just before the first beat of the new bar, it would sound like. Or if we have it just before beat 3, it would sound like 1. With his little triplet pickup, it does sound a little bit cooler, but it doesn't really alter the main pattern which make up that groove. So with the little triplet pickup that the Drew Langdon does, it sounds like. Sorry, I played the hi-hat, the left hand and the hi-hat at the start there, which I've also found that you can do, and it sounds really cool. It would sound like. You could also do the right hand on the bell. Or you could also do left hand in the hi-hat, right hand on the right. What I take to be how that little groove pattern that he plays so brilliantly well is how it's worked out. He plays it a good bit faster than that as well, which I'm kind of still working on, but essentially that's the sticking, and that's the kind of idea behind it. So thanks for watching.